Friendship is the purest love. It is the highest form of love where nothing is asked for, no condition, where one simply enjoys giving. Be realistic. Plan for a miracle. Drop the idea of becoming someone because you are already a masterpiece. You cannot be improved. You have only to come to it, to know it, to realize it. Falling in love, you remain a child. Rising in love, you mature. By and by, love becomes not a relationship. It becomes a state of your being. Not that you are in love. Now you are love. If you love a flower, don't pick it up. Because if you pick it up, it dies and it ceases to be what you love. So if you love a flower, let it be. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Experience life in all possible ways. Good, bad, bittersweet, dark, light, summer, winter. Experience all the dualities. Don't be afraid of experience, because the more experience you have, the more mature you become. To be creative means to be in love with life. You can be creative only if you love life enough that you want to enhance its beauty. You want to bring a little more music to it, a little more poetry to it, a little more dance to it. Each person comes into this world with a specific destiny. He has something to fulfill. Some message has to be delivered. Some work has to be completed. You are not here accidentally. You are here meaningfully. There is a purpose behind you. The whole intends to do something through you. You feel good. You feel bad. And these feelings are bubbling from your own unconsciousness, from your own past. Nobody is responsible except you. Nobody can make you angry, and nobody can make you happy. Intelligence is dangerous. Intelligence means you will start thinking on your own. You will start looking around on your own. You will not believe in the scriptures. You will believe only in your own experience. The less people know, the more stubbornly they know it. Courage is a love affair with the unknown. I love this world because it is imperfect. It is imperfect, and that's why it is growing. If it was perfect, it would have been dead. Growth is possible only if there is imperfection. I would like you to remember again and again, I am imperfect. The whole universe is imperfect. And to love this imperfection, to rejoice in this imperfection, is my whole message. The moment a child is born, the mother is also born. She never existed before. The woman existed, but the mother never. A mother is something absolutely new. And so in you, the child, your mother lives on, and through your family continues to live. So at this time, look after yourself and your family as you would your mother, for through you all, she will truly never die. If you are a parent, open doors to unknown directions to the child so he can explore. Don't make him afraid of the unknown. Give him support. Millions of people are suffering. They want to be loved, but they don't know how to love. And love cannot exist as a monologue. It is a dialogue, a very harmonious dialogue. My meditation is simple. It does not require any complex practices. It is simple. It is singing. It is dancing. It is sitting silently. Many people have come and left, and it has been always good because they emptied some space for better people. It is a strange experience that those who have left me have always left places for a better quality of people. I have never been a loser. Truth is not to be found outside. No teacher, no scripture can give it to you. It is inside you, and if you wish to attain it, seek your own company. Be with yourself. The real question is not whether life exists after death. The real question is whether you are alive before death. They say, think twice before you jump. I say, jump first and then think as much as you want. Nobody is superior, nobody is inferior, but nobody is equal either. People are simply unique, incomparable. You are you, I am I. I have to contribute my potential to life. You have to contribute your potential to life. I have to discover my own being. You have to discover your own being. Nobody has the power to take 2 steps together. You can take only 1 step at a time. Your whole idea about yourself is borrowed from those who have no idea of who they are themselves. To avoid pain, they avoid pleasure. To avoid death, they avoid life. In love, the other is important. In lust, you are important. Always remember to judge everything by your inner feeling of bliss. I live my life based on 2 principles. 1, I live as if today was my last day on earth. 2, I live today as if I am going to live forever. Be less of a judge, and you will be surprised that when you become a witness and you don't judge yourself, you stop judging others too. And that makes you more human, more compassionate, more understanding. When I say be creative, I don't mean that you should all go and become great painters and great poets. I simply mean, let your life be a painting. Let your life be a poem. A little foolishness enough to enjoy life, and a little wisdom to avoid the errors, that will do. One just needs a little alertness to see and find out. Life is really a great cosmic laughter. Here, start living moment to moment totally and intensely, joyfully and playfully, and you will see that nothing goes out of control, that your intelligence becomes sharper, that you become younger, that your love becomes deeper. And when you go out into the world, wherever you go, spread life, playfulness, joy, as far away as possible, to every nook and corner of the earth. If you want to learn anything, learn trust. Nothing else is needed. If you are miserable, nothing else will help. Learn trust. If you don't feel any meaning in life and you feel meaningless, nothing will help. Learn trust. Trust gives meaning because trust makes you capable of allowing the whole descend upon you. The greatest fear in the world is of the opinions of others. And the moment you are unafraid of the crowd, you are no longer a sheep. You become a lion. A great roar arises in your heart, the roar of freedom. Each person comes into this world with a specific destiny. He or she has something to fulfill, some message that has to be delivered, some work that has to be completed. You are not here accidentally. You are here meaningfully. There is a purpose behind you. The whole intends to do something through you. It is beautiful to be alone. It is also beautiful to be in love, to be with people. And they are complementary, not contradictory. There is no need of any competition with anybody. You are yourself, and as you are perfectly good. Accept yourself. What is discipline? Discipline means creating an order within you. As you are a chaos. You will find meaning in life only if you create it. It is a poetry to be composed. It is a song to be sung. It is a dance to be danced. It is a strange thing that every child is born with a closed hand and every body dies with an open hand. Wherever you feel death, feel it. Don't escape. Death is beautiful. Death is the greatest mystery, more mysterious than life. Through life you can gain the world, the futile world, meaningless, worthless. Through death you can gain the eternal. Death is the door. You don't want to lose your old friend, the misery. You have invested too much into false. Hence the fear to be exposed, to be true, to be naked as you are. The truth is that existence wants your life to become a festival. Because when you are unhappy, you also throw unhappiness all around. If you live with unhealthy people, to be healthy is dangerous. If you live with insane people, then to be sane is dangerous. If you live in a madhouse, even if you are not mad, at least pretend that you are mad. Otherwise, those mad people will kill you. There is great difference between trust and belief. Trust is personal, belief is social. Go inwards, find your inner space, and suddenly you will find an explosion of light, of beauty, of ecstasy, as if suddenly thousands of roses have blossomed within you, and you are full of their fragrance. You need power only to do something harmful. Otherwise, love is enough, compassion is enough. Be ordinary, but bring a quality of awareness to your ordinary life. Bring God to your ordinary life. Introduce God into your ordinary life. Sleep, eat, love, pray, meditate. But don't think that you are making or doing something special, and then you will be special. The tongue never slips. Remember this always. What goes on within the mind comes invariably on the tongue. Intelligence comes from meditation. Intelligence comes from rebellion. Intelligence does not come from memory. You should live in the world, but remain untouched by it. You should remain in the world, but the world should not remain in you. Life in itself has no meaning. Life is an opportunity to create meaning. Meditation is a surrender. It is not a demand. It is not forcing existence your way. It is relaxing into the way existence wants you to be. It is a let go. Joy is spiritual. It is different, totally different from pleasure or happiness. It has nothing to do with the outside, with the other. It is an inner phenomenon. When somebody on the outside fits with your inner image, you fall in love. That is the meaning of love.